Hello guys, this is Arni and welcome to Xtreme.
Counting double-digit thousands.
So guys, I am at थ्रोटल और आज की राइड है XBHP के नाम. So XBHP का आज एक फ़ोटोशूट का बेसिकली एग्जीबिशन था, फ़ोटो डिस्प्ले था. इन्होंने एक ऑस्ट्रेलिया ट्रिप किया था 2 सुपर बाइक्स पे. वन वॉज H2, वन वॉज डुकाटी. तो डुकाटी और H2 पे इन्होंने ऑस्ट्रेलिया पूरा कंप्लीट किया है एंड उसका एक बहुत ही प्यारा फ़ोटो शूट किया था इन्होंने. पूरी राइड पे डिफरेंट फोटोग्राफ्स थी एंड यू कैन सी फोटोग्राफ्स अराउंड. सो यू कैन सी फोटोग्राफ्स हेयर ऑल्सो. तो कंप्लीट फोटोग्राफ्स तो खैर मैं नहीं दिखा पाऊँगा बट एज यू कैन सी फोटोग्राफ्स एवरीवेयर. तो ये राइड कम्प्लीटली इसी के ऊपर है और बहुत सारे बाइकर्स आए हुए हैं, बहुत सारा काफ़ी कुछ है यहाँ पे. सो आई शो यू ऑल द बाइक्स. कुछ राइड का शूट भी है, वो भी मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा एंड देन फिर यहीं पे आके एंड करेंगे इस वीडियो को. एंड हो सका तो मैं शायद संदीप से कुछ बातचीत भी करने की कोशिश करूँगा इफ़ फील बी फ्री एज ही इज़ वेरी बिजी. तो लेट्स ट्राई कि अगर वो फ्री हुए तो कुछ उनसे भी बातचीत करते हैं. मैं हूँ, ये भी है.
Can you use the mic?
This is the exhibition.
Little bit more. Bring the mic. So this picture is somewhere from one of the fields that we were, trying to shoot. We managed to crash our drone here as well. But this was like one of the first few places where we went, where we kind of off-road and went inside the towns and villages. And this is St. George's Cathedral Park. This is like one of the biggest cathedrals in Australia, and we were there alone. I mean, there was nobody to stop us. Here you have so many restrictions कि आप यहाँ shoot नहीं कर सकते, यहाँ shoot नहीं कर सकते. But over there, we had this entire place for us, and we were shooting there for like 1.5 hours or 2 hours. And this is park. Okay. And you all know him, the guy on the left and the right as well probably. The guy on the left is REDLINE, right? Batman fans. And that's Sunny. He's, as he calls himself, Batman himself, or Batman fan. Yeah, this is
So guys, this is Sunny.
Hi guys, how are you?
So Sunny, अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताइए इस राइड के बारे में.
So one word, supercharged, and you know why?
H2.
Because H2 and so idea behind the trip was that no one in the world had done so many kilometers on an H2, especially in one single ride. Sorry, Delhi pollution.
It's okay.
So I thought that why not to take an H2 and do something in a very incredible country which is Australia, which is known for its outdoorsy kind of activities. So I just took an H2 and went around for 20,000 kilometers. And उसमें क्या था कि my friend, long time friend, Sunil Gupta, I said कि H2 के साथ एक side kick भी होनी चाहिए. So we thought that it should be something like a
really
lead class bike. But it turned out to be a 1300cc पेनिकाल है 1299. अमेजिंग बात यह है कि वो है वो रेसिंग बाइक. But H2 is what? See, it's actually not a racing bike. It's actually much bigger than leader class bikes, but it's little smaller than Busa. It's altogether a new category. So that's it. Like 20,000 kilometers. You see all the photos, amazing photos. I think I shouldn't be saying this, blowing my own trumpet. But what do you think about the
but the photographs are really amazing.
And you have to wait for the video also, documentary. So this was my dream trip on my dream motorcycle, which we did. And now I think after we did this trip, Kawasaki has started coming out with another variant which is called H2 SX, which is actually a touring variant of this.
Okay.
It's like the Blackbird.
Yes, I have seen the photographs.
Yeah, so
it's recently launched, right?
Yeah, maybe they got inspired by us.
Okay.
But nevertheless, H2 proved to be a really amazing touring motorcycle. With a little bit of customizations like handlebar risers and all these kind of things. And that's it. I think for me, my dream has really come true. And until unless perhaps there's a turbocharged boost or something like that, I don't think I need anything else.
Okay. So that's a great bike.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Great test for me.
Test
For me. Yeah.
So you're the first one, I believe, doing 20,000 kilometers on H2.
This amount of distance, I did my research nowhere elsewhere, in the world, in one single trip. And I think this H2 has to be one of the highest clock H2s, especially this one is a 2016 one. So we did in 35 days, we did 20,000 kilometers. So for something it is not meant to do, that is also it.
So, did you face any problems during this trip, this entire trip?
Fortunately, no. The only problem was to actually I had to do before the summer sets in Australia, because in summer there is a lot of rain. It's quite hot and there are a lot of floods across the road. And so my idea, this came I think just 4 months ago, and I just took 1.5 months to actually make it into reality. Because H2s are also very rare to get. It's not easy to get, just walk in and get an H2. And that's why I also wanted to do it. So no problem, we had a lot of gear on the bikes. We had 15 liters spare fuel. We had a drone. We had 2 camera bodies, 4 lenses, 2 action cameras, 2 laptops, lot of wires, clothes, everything, on two bikes.
You're having all the gadgets.
Bikes.
You're having all the gadgets, basically.
Yeah, so basically you were doing stuff which is supposed to be done on an adventure motorcycle. You were doing it on these kind of motorcycles, and that's what perhaps made it a little different.
So, what was the highest speed you did on this H2?
So I did, I think I must have done around 306, 310, but I did that on a track in Darwin, which is one of the northernmost cities of Australia, on the straight, obviously. And it was very hot, very humid, but 306. On the meter it shows 299, but I was still going, so I'm just assuming.
Okay,
yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
And what was the average speed you were maintaining on highways, basically, straight plane highways?
So it depends on what kind of fuel distances between 2 fuel stations. Because if I ride at around 280, for example, theoretically, 70 liters will go in 110 kilometers. And if I ride at 100, 80, 200, it will go to 270 kilometers. Okay. So yeah,
that's a huge difference, like 110 and 270.
Yeah, if you're not using the boost, the supercharger, because the supercharger kicks after a certain RPM.
Okay.
And
that's I believe 2,500 or 3,000 RPM something.
Actually, I've ridden the bike so much, but I have never actually noticed that.
Okay.
I realize it now because when I go back, I'll have a look. But there are 3 stages of the boost, because I can see 3, 1, 2, 3 stages of boost. Okay. But once the boost comes from the supercharger, it's like it just wants to fly. Okay. And constant cruising speed was around 130, 140.
Okay, 130, 140 you were on an average speed usually.
Yeah, I mean, for example, in one day we have covered, not one day, 16 hours we did 1,750 kilometers. Actually, I'll correct that. 12 hours we did 1,750 kilometers, and you can calculate yourself.
12 hours, 1,700 kilometers, so that's an average of 150 somewhere 150. Yeah. Oh, that's a very good average. Like it's an average.
It's a nice bike, great country. And I think, just a word of caution, we should not do all these kind of things in India. Because I know everyone can do it, even on a 250cc motorcycle they've done it, Enfields have done it, you don't need to have a super bike. But it's just in India, you're just putting yourself to the limit, because there are a lot of things which are unpredictable on the
road. A lot of obstacles in between.
So I don't think you should do it in India.
So how was there were some obstacles on the highways, or there were some things there?
So we say that any highway in Australia becomes a highway of death after dusk to dawn. Between dusk to dawn, because there are a lot of animals, not carnivores, I mean herbivores, like small animals like wombats, big ones like kangaroos and all those kind of things. And they just come during the night because it's cooler, and they want to go to the water holes, so they're just crossing. Sometimes they want to meet their relatives across the road, they will cross. And they're very stupid because they go towards the light, and forget about motorcycles, even cars don't venture out into the night because they have terrible accidents. For example, one kangaroo might be weighing around 200 200 kgs. What can you do if you're traveling in a car at 100 and you hit a kangaroo which is deboning you at I mean, bike doesn't stand a chance, you know. But we rode around 2,000 kilometers a night. We shouldn't have done that, but there was no option because a lot of places we don't have any place where to stay. Camping is out of the question because anywhere these are racing bikes, you don't have space.
So, did you had any mishap in between?
No, nothing. Touchwood, only one puncture and one small kangaroo hit.
Okay.
And we did not run out of fuel.
Okay. So you were carrying some fuel with you?
15 liters.
15 liters.
15 liters. Yeah, and drone. Just the drone crashed 5 times.
Okay. The drone crashed.
And one time it was like flying in the sky, and we were using the controller and we wanted to come back, but it couldn't come back because there were a lot of winds. We were looking, it's over there, but it's not coming back.
Okay.
Because winds are blowing like this.
Too much of wind.
Yeah, and we waited till the battery ran out, and we had to go 1 kilometer inside where there were a lot of kangaroos and get the drone back using GPS signal, last GPS signal.
Oh my God.
So interesting things.
So I hope you like the video and the shoot. Basically, I'll put some photographs in this video, and it was really nice meeting you.
Same here,
and we'll meet again.
Yeah.
And there's exhibition on 16th, I believe.
16th is a flag of for Road Trip United, where Arni is also joining for one day. And Hayabusa is my evergreen favorite motorcycle.
That's my favorite.
You know, but frankly after H2, I'm waiting for the turbocharged Hayabusa. Now it feels come
lag.
After 280 bhp, because as you know, we had
there is like 100 bhp gap. It's a big gap. It's a big gap. So right guys, मिलते हैं बहुत जल्दी एक नए वीडियो के साथ, और होप आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो. अगर आपको कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछने हो तो प्लीज़ कमेंट्स करें, मैं उसका जवाब दे दूंगा. और अगर आपने चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लें. So bye bye guys, take care, have a nice time, love you all.